I feel like I just gotta hold it for the rest of the show now.
Why is it works so well?
I'm gonna like hit something though. I swear I'm gonna hit something. Oh, see? Look. Oh, Phantom Menace, how I adore. I guess it's the same, hey?
I still, to this day, ooh, it's smoking. Is that steaming? Smoking? Can you see that?
Should I open it?
Is that a bad thing?
Wow.
I guess this is his actual. It comes with a training cup. I love it. Kind of looks like a chocolate. Let's get it. Let's get it. How do I do this and not crash it? Again, there's kind of a backstory to this of why I love it so much.
It's so great. It's too great that I hated it. Oh.
I think my skill set is being ridiculous. I think that's my strength. If I was in a job interview, what's your strength? Being absolutely but crazy ridiculous.
I feel like I just gotta hold it for the rest of the show now.
Why is it works so well?
I'm gonna like hit something though. I swear I'm gonna hit something. Oh, see? Look. Oh, Phantom Menace, how I adore. I guess it's the same, hey?
I still, to this day, ooh, it's smoking. Is that steaming? Smoking? Can you see that?
Should I open it?
Is that a bad thing?
Wow.
I guess this is his actual. It comes with a training cup. I love it. Kind of looks like a chocolate. Let's get it. Let's get it. How do I do this and not crash it? Again, there's kind of a backstory to this of why I love it so much.
It's so great. It's too great that I hated it. Oh.
I think my skill set is being ridiculous. I think that's my strength. If I was in a job interview, what's your strength? Being absolutely but crazy ridiculous.
I feel like I just gotta hold it for the rest of the show now.
Why is it works so well?
I'm gonna like hit something though. I swear I'm gonna hit something. Oh, see? Look. Oh, Phantom Menace, how I adore. I guess it's the same, hey?
I still, to this day, ooh, it's smoking. Is that steaming? Smoking? Can you see that?
Should I open it?
Is that a bad thing?
Wow.
I guess this is his actual. It comes with a training cup. I love it. Kind of looks like a chocolate. Let's get it. Let's get it. How do I do this and not crash it? Again, there's kind of a backstory to this of why I love it so much.
It's so great. It's too great that I hated it. Oh.
I think my skill set is being ridiculous. I think that's my strength. If I was in a job interview, what's your strength? Being absolutely but crazy ridiculous.
I feel like I just gotta hold it for the rest of the show now.
Why is it works so well?
I'm gonna like hit something though. I swear I'm gonna hit something. Oh, see? Look. Oh, Phantom Menace, how I adore. I guess it's the same, hey?
I still, to this day, ooh, it's smoking. Is that steaming? Smoking? Can you see that?
Should I open it?
Is that a bad thing?
Wow.
I guess this is his actual. It comes with a training cup. I love it. Kind of looks like a chocolate. Let's get it. Let's get it. How do I do this and not?
Oh, the music hasn't started. There it is. Oh my goodness me! We're back, baby! Let's get that music down. We're back for another week, another watch party, another episode. Buckle up. Last week, it's been a hell of a ride. I'm sure this week will be just as wild. Maybe a little nicer, hopefully. God, hopefully. But I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be here. Coffee is brewed. Fresh cup. In the trap. Stunning. I've had a cracking morning. It's 10 10:08 in the morning here in Australia on a Wednesday. Drop in the chat, what time is it for you guys? We are 52 minutes away from the new Acolyte episode. I'm so glad you're here joining me for this auspicious day. How we're doing, chat, how we're feeling. Let me check I'm not on mute. Am I mute, everyone? I'm not on mute. No one's saying I'm on mute, so I think we shall be good. How we're doing. We got Magpie Nest in here, Lightning, Jason, Rick. Oh, Rick, how good to see you, champion. Fantastic to see you in the chat. Eric is here. How you doing, brother? Kirsty. Oh, I love you, Kirsty. I'm so sorry. I have not replied to you yet, but I hopefully will today at some point. I apologize. I did see that you messaged, but I haven't gotten back to you yet. How you doing? How we all doing? And we're doing Brady's in here as well. Very excited for tonight. Yeah, I mean, let's not bloody beat around the bush. It has been a rough week out there. My goodness. You know, everyone's having different opinions about the episode, who, whatever. Hopefully you checked out my review video to hear my thoughts on the episode. But yeah, there's no place for that kind of disgusting hate that's been transpiring. So hopefully that makes a turn for the rest of the week, for the rest of the show, hopefully. Absolutely. Hope this episode reveals more details for the impatient people that take everything to heart. Obviously, there is more to the story than the little fire killing everyone. That's true, because the fire didn't kill the witches. That's my big point. The fire didn't kill the witches. Something else did, but who and what? Very interesting. Thank you, Lightning. Appreciate it. Bad baby? No, bad baby. Bad baby. Hello, Master Kirsty. How you doing? Mic is working loud and clear for Joseph. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm glad you can hear me well. Lady Jennifer Snow tuning in 8:09 p.m. So that's your Eastern. Are you in Eastern time? There you go. Yep, same as Jason. 100 degrees, 36 Celsius. That is a warm summer's day, my friend. How you doing in it? How are you coping? Should I I'm very scared to what you have to say. Here's CG coming in with the $5 redos. 2 predictions. Ooh, predictions. We haven't been doing enough of those. Let's do a couple of those tonight. Predictions. 2 predictions. Probably wrong though, but oh well. That's the best part. I want crackpot predictions. Gee, that's hard to say quickly. Crackpot predictions. Get that wrapped around you. God, enough with the balloons. I'm trying to read CG's predictions here, damn it. Wookiee Jedi gets knocked off. Okay, so that's prediction 1. And we get our first close-up look. First close-up of Zipperhead, a.k.a. Smilo Ren. Oh my gosh, that is such a good name. Smilo Ren, because he's smiling. That's terrifying. Because why not? Okay, so a close-up of Zipperhead. So Zipperhead is going to make his appearance in this episode you're calling. And Wookiee Jedi gets knocked off. Kel Naka? You think Kel Naka's gone, ski? Kel's Angels. Absolutely not. I hope he survives for many more moons to come. I hope that this is Gunji's dad. I hope it's Gunji's dad. Or DB would argue that it's Gunji's mum, because I think DB thinks it's a woman. But I think it's a male Wookiee. I think it's a male Wookiee. I don't know. But thank you so much for the $5 dues, CG. Appreciate it. Keeping me afloat here. Ciao all. Loving the Acolyte, but missed the Bad Batch a little. That was a good time. I saw Lightning, you mentioned that. It was a good era, wasn't it? Loved all the fanfare around it. Wish we had more of that with the live action shows. I know, Star Wars animation is like top tier, man. Bad Batch, phenomenal. So that last season had me crying like a baby at the end. So that was a good season of time. That was a really exciting time. Absolutely. Yoda Stew knows what's going on. It's not the light or the dark side. No, it's not. It's the Rey side. Absolutely. You know what's going on. That's the ride. You've chosen the Rey side. Also waiting on a reply. Oh my god, yes. I apologize. It's been a ton and a half. But I haven't. I think I was it about the packet? I haven't sent it off yet. So I'm still. It's a lot harder than you think having to wrap that thing. I can't find a box to fit it, so I apologize. I love it. Oh, okay. DB misinformed. Cal Knocker is a dude. Yeah, I thought so. But I don't know. How do you find out? All that fur? How do you tell? You know what I mean? Because, I feel like the female Wookiees and the male Wookiees look very similar. Do you gotta, I don't know. How do you tell? How do you tell if it's a male or
female Wookiee. I don't know. Insane. 1:09 in the morning for Joseph. My crikey, that is early. Hope you're staying awake. I think you needed this coffee more than I do. My goodness. I'll pass this through the screen. Yoda Eschew in Eastern Time as well. So good to see you in the show. It's really exciting. You haven't been here for a while, so I'm excited you're here. I like this is going to be a more mellow. I think this is going to be a more mellow episode. Says Jason. I've heard episode 5 is the big one that everyone will talk about. God, there's another one. Oh, man, I don't know. I've already. Oh, anyway. So this one would just be the catch up of the current time from last week. And you know what? I'm actually okay. Like, I see a lot of people be like, oh, it's boring and stuff like that. It's like, as a fan, I love seeing the living Star Wars, so like living in Star Wars. So that's why I think I really love Clone Wars, because there was many of those episodes where there wasn't anything massive happening. Like there was massive Clone Wars arcs. There was Umbara. There was Season 7. There was Siege of Mandalore. There was Mortis. There was massive arcs that did massive things to the Star Wars timeline. But then there was also episodes where C-3PO and R2 had to go find a fruit from the underworld of Coruscant. And I actually really love that, because I love that lived-in experience of Star Wars that makes you feel like you're a part of the world and the universe, I should say. And I really don't mind that. So if this is more of just like this is what the Jedi do day to day, I don't mind that. I don't mind that, I think. I would like that. It's 100 years after the end of episode 3, so Yoda would be a master, I believe. I believe so. I'm not up with my Yoda lore, to be honest, of when he became a Jedi Master. So yeah, you can tell me that. Anyone else know in Legends of Canon where this is said? Perhaps? I don't know. I've been doing the hair out recently, but I'm back to the bun today. Also, I just realized I was going to change into something Star Wars today, but I didn't. I have my Halo Infinite jumper on. Oh, and I've got a stain on it, even. Oh, I was not prepared for the show, clearly. Or maybe did I just do that? Did I dribble or something? What happened? Anyway. Yeah, I do. I really do. I'm like such a sucker for them. I love them. I love the really pointless ones. They're so good. Come on. Hey, fan, how you doing? I'm ready for a new episode tonight. Gotta be interesting. Absolutely. That's what, like, the first thing I said was like, buckle up. We're back. There's another one. I barely recovered from last week. Crikey on a stick. Also, I made another. I'm so badly tempted when it comes to Twitter. I was like off Twitter for quite a few days. My mental health improved dramatically. And then I went back on last night and like tweeted some things. But then everyone's all triggered again. It's got like 1,000 billion comments on it. I'm like, oh my God, calm down. But anyway, Eric, here for the light whip. Me too, buddy. If I'm not here for anything, I'm here for the light whip. Or do you mean in the show? Because I still have the light whip that we handmade back here. Do you mean literally our light whip that we made together? I don't know. Yeah, so like, you know what I mean? How do we tell if a Wookiee's like, how do you tell? How do you know? Like, because the Wookiees they have like accessories, I guess. They wear like, you know, Chewbacca has his like little ammo belt. Tarful has like some shoulder pads. They have accessories, but they're not like covering anything. So they're not trying to hide anything, but we can't see anything because they're furry. So like, how do you tell if it's a man or a woman? You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway. Galactic Cantina in the chat. How you doing, champions? Did you hear about the pop song for the show that apparently is going to play at the end of the credits? Feels odd to have a pop song with lyrics in Star Wars Project. I mean, they say pop song. It's not like a pop song. Also, Victoria Monet, I freaking love her as well. So super random. I like follow her anyway. I like listened to it once, but I mean, it's fine. It's like the Ahsoka theme was like pretty electronic and extravagant. Book of Boba Fett had lyrics that we didn't know, but we found out at the end. Boba Fett, da 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 da. Boba Fett, da 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 da. See, you know, it's got lyrics. And freaking Da Hutt Muna exists, friends. We can't be upset if there's lyrics in Star Wars when the Da Hutt Muna exists. Clone Wars, like season 4, episode whatever. Da 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 hot Muna, da hot Muna. And people on Twitter say I'm not a real Star Wars fan. You tell me what are the words of the da hot Muna, okay? And then call me not a Star Wars fan. Oh man, we're off the chains today. I predict the actual Sith are not involved in this show at all. Zipperface is just a fanboy helping surviving witch get revenge on the Jedi. Exactly. Oh my god. Lightning, 100% agree. I think that's exactly the show. That's literally the show. That's it. And that's why everyone's like, oh, but they didn't know the Sith survive. It's like, yeah, because the Jedi Council like hush hush, don't talk about anything. So freaking Saul might have been like, hey guys, this guy is a little too dark to be just a criminal. He seems a bit Sith-like, and they're gonna be like, shh, or everyone's gonna die without like the information being transferred. Yes, I totally agree with this take, Lightning. I agree. Not gonna lie, not a fan of the series, but I like being here to get different perspectives. Respect for giving me a different perspective. That's what I hope. You've seen me, I banned the bozos that come in being like, oh, the gays are taking over. That's not a take. That's not relevant to me. But if you don't like the show, that's fine. You don't like the show, I don't care. That's fine. Completely fine with me. So I appreciate GP. GP? What the hell? JP. I hope you can feel, even though you don't connect or like the show at all, I hope you can feel welcome here as much as possible. Absolutely. Saber Smith, Soul is still my fave. I wanted to stay on the good side. People predicting he was Smilo Ren. I love this name we're going with. Please don't Star Wars. Predictions for Smilo Ren. I think it's Coral. I think it's the mother, but I don't know how her horns can fit under the helmet. I don't know how they can fit there, but I think it's her. But it could be Soul. I don't know. That's a hot take. People saying it's Soul. Interesting. Hey, Donna, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you in here again. Drew, babe. Yeah, sorry. I'm getting so behind on the chat. I apologize that. Just watched The World of Devon. Devon coming in with these thoughts. Just watched the Battle of Scarif from Rogue One. Still the best Star Wars scene ever. Oh, I would argue that, my friend. I would argue that Sice Noodles and the Jizz Whalers performing Jedi Rocks in Return of the Jedi is the best scene ever. But, in terms of a sequence, it's pretty damn epic and it's pretty damn impressive. So, that's good. But glad to in the chat. Hey, GT, how you doing? Friend from down under. Yeah, mate. Bloody oath, mate. Good to see you. I don't know. I can crank up the Aussie whenever you want. Where the bloody hell are ya? Good to see you in the chat. How you doing? Speaking of Aussies, and Yoda here. How you doing, my friend? How you doing, Caleb? I'm a big Halo fan. Cranking that Infinite at the minute. I want to actually play through the Halo 5 campaign. I haven't done that. Anyway, but yeah, I'm a big Halo fan. Johnson's the greatest fantasy character ever created. Yeah, well, we got to figure these things out, okay? Like, you kids are like at an age where you got to know how to tell a male and a female Wookiee apart. You're at that age now. We have to talk about it. We have to have the talk. The talk is Wookiee anatomy, okay? That's so funny. It's so good. Oh my gosh, you're home today. That's so exciting. That is phenomenal. I love that so much. I'm kind of Yoda'd out after the High Republic and the Living Force. No Yoda, please. Is he? Yeah, because I haven't gone into any of Phase 2 or 3. Is Yoda in High Republic a bunch? Is he in it a bunch? I didn't know that. I would assume, like, it's not. I feel like that's not a spoiler, but it's like, how much is he in it? Is he in it a lot? I don't know. Yeah, true. It's horrible. How you doing, Dr. Bespin in the chat? How you doing? Yeah, people always forget we're allowed to have different opinions. Personally with me, I don't think the show was just objectively that good, but I'm giving it a chance to still find the positives. Yeah, Ben, actually, I forgot. You had a take in your show that I really, really enjoyed. I forget what it was. Something about I don't know. I'll remember it later. But yeah, I go check him out. So what do you do it on Star Raptor's channel? Star Raptor on YouTube. Check him out. Google it. Put it in the YouTube. Star Raptor. One word. Check out Ben's podcast he does over there with Chris and Milton. They do a great conversation. You know what? I'm not bullshitting you. I think it's the only Star Wars podcast I tune into. Like actively, like as a fan, I will go listen to them talk. And I feel like I support my other friends, like a bunch of colleague peers have shows, and I'll listen to bits and I'll support them, and absolutely. But as a fan, I sit down and listen to the Star Raptor podcast. That's the only one I actually sit down as a fan. So there you go. Fun fact for you. Anyway, where we going? What time? It comes out in 36 minutes from right now. That's when it comes out. Yeah, I've been seeing that. You know, people think it's Quimini. I don't think it. I think he's too obvious. I think it's too obvious that it's that guy. I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's like, you know, you just drop into it. Like, I feel like I'm trying to be very well pronounced when I'm like on YouTube, but like, if I'm just at home, if I'm talking to my friends, I'm a bit more like, the word we have is ochre. It's just like you're a bit more Australian, I guess. That's the best way to describe it. I can slip into that. Another $5 reduce coming in from CG. Smilo. I love that we're calling him Smilo. I love this. Zipperhead will be a woman who explicitly, no idea, but the initial look makes me think so. It's Coral then. My theory stands. CG backs it. If it kind of looks like a woman, Coral. It's going to be Coral, I betcha. Thank you so much for the big donny. I appreciate it, man. This is my prediction, says Ben. May is the acolytes, plural. Khmer Zipperface as an apprentice, and then Sith over both of them. Do we know the Sith, or is it going to be a Sith we meet and don't know? Oh my god! Star Wars in the house! Star Wars in the house! How did I not see this sooner? Star Wars in the house! What are my predictions? Coral's the Zipperface. You can actually, Star Wars, you can tell us. You can tell us. Right? You can tell us. It's Coral, right? We're right. Right? I'm right. How did I just see this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Unreal. How are they here? Oh, that's right. Follow me on YouTube. The insane. What the hell? Oh my god. Insane. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Who is Zipperface? Okay, actually, Star Wars, while you're here, we actually have an anatomy question for you. How do you tell... how do I ask this nicely? How do you tell the difference between a male and a female Wookiee? Like, because they don't have clothes, and they just have accessories. And we're saying, because someone thought maybe Kelnaka was a woman. And then I was like, oh no, I thought it was a man. And then we were like, but how do you tell? I don't know if you can answer that. But thank you, Star Wars, for dropping by. I appreciate you, as always. Thank you for being here. Oh, I mean, if you've got one question to ask Star Wars, it's got to be that question, right? Oh man, any chance you'll see me on Star Wars Explained? I don't know, go tell them. I would love to be. They are fantastic. Molly and I follow each other on Instagram. She is absolutely wild and she's fantastic. Love Matt, he's great. It's a good time. It's a very, very good time. So yeah, I would love to. I love those guys. They're very cool. Just politely as a Wookiee. Just ask politely as a Wookiee or examine after death. That's true. I don't know. Absolutely. Protect Master Soul at all costs. Soul Patrol, stand up. What's the other one? Yord Horde, but the one we've created, of course, Kel's Angels. We will protect Kelnaka at all costs. Absolutely. When in doubt. Okay, that's the answer. You just ask. You just be like, hey. Hey, Kelnaka. But yeah, Star Wars, that's my pitch. Is Yord Horde, the Soul Patrol. I'm saying it. Kel's Angels. that we are here to protect Kalnaka at all costs. He will not die in this show. He will not die in this show. Kills angels. Rise up. Absolutely. Oh, man. This is so cheeky. Who is Zipperface? It's either gonna... Is it Merrick? Is it Green Dust? Is it Tech? Tech is Zipperface. It's Tech. It's Cody. Cody is Zipperface. Oh, unreal. Unreal. Just to the High Republic with Soul, please, and thank you. That's one thing I'm really interested to see how these characters tie into other material. I mean, again, I'm not super up to date to the current High Republic, but I wonder if... well, actually, no, they announced there's going to be tie-in material for Kalnaka, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. There's a comic for that. Absolutely. It's Uncle Harlow. Uncle Harlow, Zipperface. That's who it is. Uncle Harlow. Uncle Harlow. What did she say in Andor? He will get you a job. Uncle Harlow will help you out. We'll ask him. Uncle Harlow, my friends. Cyril Khan's uncle is Darth Zipperface. That's who it is. Mystery solved. We've done it again. We've done it again. Absolutely. So the set throws it off. Insane. Unreal. Unreal. Oh, that's really, really funny. We all know it's Uncle Harlow. Yeah, we do. We know it's Uncle Harlow. Uncle Harlow. That's how he helped. Like, he's got, like, you know, he's... What's that saying? He's, like, finger in every pie or something. That's how he got Cyril Khan a job. And he's also a Sith Acolyte. He's he's everyone. Darth Harlow's got everyone full. He's everywhere. You can't escape Uncle Harlow. Uncle Harlow will help you. Iconic. Do you randomly watch Star Wars trailers and get high? Absolutely. Are you kidding? I watch the... This is really niche. The Season 3 Star Wars Clone Wars trailer. I watch that if I feel sad, cures my depression immediately. That trailer specifically. Also Force Awakens trailer. That hits, dude. Holy wow. A lifetime of emotions comes out when I watch that. Hey, Ghost Rider, how you doing? Oh my gosh, long time no see. Great to have you in here. Kalnaka is Chewie's daddy. Are you kidding? Kalnaka is Gunji's daddy. That's who it is. That's who it's gotta be. It's gotta be Gunji's dad. Come on. Make that connection. Come on. Absolutely. Have we seen Kalnaka's saber yet? I can't remember if I've seen it yet, but I hope it's similar. I hope it's like made out of wood, like Gunji's saber. That'd be cool. That'd be sick. So cool. Oh my gosh, that's actually not a crazy suggestion. It's Abeloth. That's not a crazy suggestion. That's kind of cool. There's a whiteboard has us Star Wars about Wookiee anatomy written on it and has to do this. I can cross off. Ask the Star Wars official account about Wookiee anatomy. I can cross that off. That was about number 3 on the list. On my dreams. Dream made. How you doing? We are. Throw in your Acolyte theories. We got 30 minutes to go, my friends. Grab your snacks. We're almost there. But throw in your predictions and theories and questions before we get to the episode. You betcha. Thank you, JT. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Thank you. He was dangling off his belt? Okay. We gotta go study it now. We gotta go to study it now. Star Wars, if you're still here, I have so much to show you. I made a lightsaber out of wood once. Where is it? I gotta see his saber. Oh gosh, this is sick. Look at this. Okay. Let's go, because this character, Basil, we haven't talked about him yet. Let's talk, because is he in this episode? I think he's in the episode. Let's talk about him. My God. Basil, Kristen Baver, I'm your biggest fan. I don't know if you watch my shows, but Star Wars, can you let Kristen Baver know I'm a really big fan of hers? Thanks so much. I love her. I want to be her. Her hair is amazing. This guy, is he wearing like a Luke Skywalker like dupe outfit right now? This is like Luke Skywalker. This is A New Hope if the main character was Basil. Disarmingly charming. That is for some reason the best like adjective to use. Disarmingly, not like oh sweet and charming Basil. Not like oh like warm and charming. Disarmingly charming. That's like almost aggressive. He's too charming. he's too. Actually, that might be the character. That might be what happened. He charms everyone. He charms everyone. That's new theory. Basil is Zipperface. Basil is Zipperface. That's the new theory. That's what we're going with. Absolutely. He do be flustering, people. He do be flustering. Absolutely. Talk when you look at the witch's fish. Oh, I think in Andara's the big bad. Interesting. Basil Otter might be popular. Who do be that? Absolutely. Basil is Smilo, confirmed. Absolutely. It's him. It's him. Disarmingly popular. This is a pretty sick photo, I have to say. There's no... Oh, I do. I have... Oh my god. I have one of those. I have one of these. See this? What Kalnaka has? Oh my gosh. This is an Australian plant. Oh my gosh. My, I've been waiting my moment for this moment my whole life. Look at what Kalnaka has here in his little basket. I don't know if are these in America? I don't know. These are called, forgive me for not knowing the botanical name, but I know them as old man's Banksia. Look, it's the same. I have the thing. I mean, it's a slightly different shape because this is I picked this one because it was really long, but they're usually quite short and stubby, like what Kalnaka has here. But it's a type of Banksia, which is a type of flower here in Australia. Quick botanical lesson. These are really fascinating. Oh, are we thinking? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Indie Yoda. I think I've cracked the code of everything right now. So the fun fact about this flower, it's like a full flower when it's blooming. And the only way, because these are seed pods that are opened, and the only way that they open and release their seeds and they sow new trees is through heat, or aka fire, through bushfires. It's like this amazing phenomenon. Australia has a lot of bushfires, but these sow again after bushfires. So it'll burn the whole flower, it'll burn the whole thing off. All the seed pods were open, so even after the fire, new life can happen again and like it grows again. But that's old man's Banksia. Oh my gosh. He was in the fire. He was in the fire. He started the fire. We are making all kinds of connections today. Whew! Crazy. Anyway, gee, went a bit nuts over that. Crazy. To be fair, Aussie flora is exotic to the rest of the world. The fauna too. That's true. It's the same. Like we have a flower here called kangaroo paw, and that was prominently featured in Ray's little hut thing she has in the AT-AT in Force Awakens, and it's specifically an Australian flora. And I have to say, Star Wars, I'm onto you because you have a lot of Australian fauna. But I think you're right, Ghost Right. I think it's because we have pretty weird stuff down here. Honestly, it's nuts. Yeah. Is that it? I mean, I'm kind of stretching it with that theory there, but I like it. Currently adding disarmingly charming to my resume. Yeah, I think that's a great way to make an impression. I think that'll get them talking. We got. How did this scroll down? Wookiee Jedi, of course. Kanaka. What else do we not know about Kanaka? Oh yes, what happened to the top of his head?
The top of his head, or a top-knot ponytail, is flanked by an undercut that shows off a smattering of tattoo. He's got tattoos. To the tips of his very hairy toes, Kalnaka is more of a refined version of the Wookiees that have come before. He's a man of, he's a gentleman, really. There you go. There you go. He's got tattoos. Where? I mean, well, obviously not in this photo, but... Oh, here we go. There's like faint tattoos. Oh, there we go. That's a great shot. Gee, that's a fantastic photo of him. That's a fantastic photo of him. Great teeth, actually. He's got, I mean, they're a bit discolored, but they're pretty straight. I wonder if Wookiees have braces. Where's his, that's his saber on his hilt down there. I don't think, it doesn't look like it's from wood, but hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. Gee, we are on tangents today. Google a... Oh, yeah, actually, do you want me... How about I just do this? There we go. Here we go. That's a better way to do it. So that's the... Yeah, old man's Banksia. There you go. So those are all the open seed pods. That they have all the seeds of the tree in it. They open up and they... So they're seeds. Anyway, I'm a real plant nerd, so... this is my office, so... All my Star Wars stuff in here. The rest of the house is nothing like this, though. It's all plants. It's all... I have like a billion plants and all these I collect bark and branches and things. I've got a bunch of stuff in the rest of the house. So it's really interesting. That's why I was like, I know I have this. I know I have this. There you go. There you go. Feel like some of the people defending it are doing so for reasons having nothing to do with Star Wars. I don't know what that means. I know. Crazy. We got so much happening today. So much happened today. Yeah, absolutely. Tattoos on his head. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. He didn't even realize that. There you go. He's got tattoos on the side of your head. All right, Indy. We'll catch you next time. Enjoy the Good to see you. I'm not expecting lesson Australian botany, but I'm here for it. That's a fascinating plan. Yeah, random. So random. But anyway, let's get our final theories, predictions, thoughts for what is going to happen in this episode. Lightning, you said this earlier. I do believe that it might be more of a mellow episode. I think it's going to be transitional. We had the big flashback last week. I think this is going to be back to current and just a little bit more about, I think it's going to be Osha specific, maybe. A bit more about her with everyone. Andor Season 2, yeah, I believe next year. 2025, I think I heard. Yeah, I heard 2025. But let's get our last theories in. We've not too much left. I'm just going to top up the coffee, and we'll keep chatting. Stay right here. Grab your snacks, and give me your final theories. We're back in business. All right, here we go. May didn't start the fire. Ooh. Actually, just that within itself is an interesting theory. Who started it then? Well, hang on. She did start the fire. We saw her do it. Unless that was like a fake out and it was actually someone else. What about that? Well, it's crazy. What's a bottle episode? What does that mean? What does that mean? I think so, Starraptor. I think that happened similarly to Ahsoka and also Bad Batch. So I agree. I think by the end of this episode, everything else, the last final 4 episodes will be totally new stuff to us. I agree. Keen to see you in Tokyo, Chris. I actually just let you know. I'm very keen to hang out with you again, man.
gonna be good. We're gonna have a good time. Chameleon. Now, this is a good one. I don't know. I think this might happen in this episode. I predict this will happen elsewhere, but I do think it will happen, that we'll get a flashback to the fire, this whatever happened to the witches, but from someone else's perspective. I agree. I think that's going to be an element of it. Chocolate cake and coffee. I love it. It sounds good. Settle in for the night. That sounds amazing. I love it. 19 minutes to go. I know, not long. Not long. Even less now. It's going to be Osha and Sol talking mostly. I saw you. Why did you let her go is the crux of the episode. Yeah, Jason, I think I can see that. I think, yeah, like I said, I think it might be Osha specific. Just more into her psyche and maybe their relationship. It could even flash back to when they were Master and Padawan. Like, another flashback, but a little further in time, perhaps. So it's just when Osha's like a training Padawan with Sol. Perhaps it could be that. Absolutely. Hold on. Does this technically make Osha and May Anakin's siblings? No, absolutely not. It's always burning since the world's been turning. That's true. That's true. Not tonight. We're not doing a watch party. We are jumping off after the episode airs. So we're going to be jumping off in about 15 minutes. But we will have our discussion show for tomorrow. It just works a little bit better, just with the run of things that I have to do in the back end. It's just a little bit easier for me. So keep all your thoughts and questions as you're watching the episode for our discussion show tomorrow. Let me actually put a little bit on it for it. So discussion. There we go. There we go. Episode discussion tomorrow. Book it in. Book it in. Sol needs to live forever. I don't know. I'm a little sus on Master Sol. I know a lot of people love him. I'm a little sus on him, to be honest. I'm a little sus on him. Absolutely. Hope everything goes well, Dr. Bespin. Hoping for the best. Absolutely. Hoping for the best. Here's my super switch around prediction. What if May goes light? She holds back versus the bartender, but because of the kid. Osha goes bad because of hunting at revenge. Now, that's a really good theory. I remember that in episode 2, Ben, being one of the best. I think that was the best quotable lines for me when Osha's kind of being like, we gotta like get back at them, we gotta take revenge, and the Sol's like, where'd I go? Was that just me or was that for everyone? So I you know what? That's two very good points there. Maybe that's indicating they might switch, might flip. Enough with the balloons. Oh my gosh. It's so good. So good. I think we'll get a flashback in every episode from now on, even if it's a tiny one. Who knows? Yeah, interesting. No, I don't watch Star Wars, Meg. No, I don't. Tulip will be a good Sith till she starts the soup. Tulip will be amazing Sith. She's so cheeky. Absolutely. I really like Sol, but after all these talk about trust and making a promise to Osha, I feel like it sets us up for him breaking promises and trust. Me too, Kirsty. I was like, he's a little too saintly. But I'm like, are we bad for people for thinking that? Maybe we have trust issues. But I'm like, he's talking about trust too hard and too intensely. Getting sus. I was wondering if it was the Jedi who gave Osha the vision of May starting the fire and they did something similar to May, but she gets sus of them and leaves versus Osha going with them. See, I feel like there is potential for these really like deep kind of weird force situations, which would be very interesting. And you know what, Jason, I'll give you the credit if that happens, because that could actually be a thing. That does have potential to be a thing. This bloody seed pod is releasing its seeds everywhere. Hey Appo, how you doing, champ? Hope I have time to finally watch Acolyte. The bar has been super busy ever since Inside Out 2 came out. Oh, you know what? I meant to go see that. That's actually, I really love the first one. Absolutely. No, but great to see you in here, man. Appreciate you. Mason Windu in the chat. How you doing? Great to see you here. Sol is kind of sus, says Dana. How did he know May started the fire? Where was he? What did he see? My question exactly. I think we should be suspicious of that guy. I don't fully believe him. Absolutely. Sol's gonna die. Just putting it out there. He's dying in this. You think it's this episode? I think he's gonna die in the final episode. I think that's when he'll cark it. I reckon by the end of the season. It's in this line with them saying we thought we were doing the right thing. Yeah, like the second someone says that, you know they've done the absolute wrongest thing they could ever do. You know, if they say that, you know that much. So yeah, absolutely. People forget the trailer and the second scene told us to not trust our eyes. Ooh, there you go. Don't trust your eyes. Don't trust what you see. I think Coral possessed May, and that's why she was, I'll kill you at Osha. Something definitely going on there we don't see. And see, this is what I love. I'm like, there's actually a bunch of mystery. Like, you can like and dislike what you want, but I'm like, you can't write it off being like, oh, it doesn't make sense. It's like, I feel like that's kind of the point at this moment because there's a mystery element to it. That's like watching the first half of Glass Onion or Knives Out and being like, I'm turning it off. It doesn't make sense. It's like, well, we don't have the answer yet, so of course we don't know it. So yeah, I agree. I think there's something weird with that. Like, I think Coral could have done something to May. The theory that like she kind of possessed May, I think that's interesting. I like that. Let's circle back to that. That could definitely come up again very, very soon. What's your opinion on episode 2 ending on a Jack Link's commercial with Bigfoot scaring the campers away from his beef jerky? Brilliant. I thought it was awesome. $5 reader is coming in from CG. Fun fact, I believe that Lee Jung Jae learned English just for this role. Correct. May not like the show, but mad props to him, assuming it's true. Yeah, absolutely. I've heard this as well, which is amazing. But I mean, if you get a role to be in Star Wars, I feel like you'll learn and do anything. I know I would. So yeah, mad props to him. I think he's done a really great job with the role, and I think he portrays he's a very good Jedi in terms of his portrayal of it and the kind of the type of emotion, the kinds of emotion. Incredible effort and work done by him. I totally agree, CG. And that's awesome. You know, whatever you think about whatever show, you can still appreciate the hard work of the creatives of that. Absolutely. Props to you, man. Thank you for the $5 redos. Jumping into £5 from Joseph coming in. With the thought, Master Sol is the most innocent Jedi ever. Oh my goodness. And will survive. Also, who is under the mask should be recognizable. So maybe Vernestra Rowe. Now that'll be a plot twist and a half. You think it'll be Vern? I don't know, my friend. Would it be Vern? I don't think so. I don't think it would be. I feel like that's the most outlandish one I've probably heard. I think Coral, Quimia. Who's our list at the moment? Coral, Quimia, Sol, even. I feel like Sol is a better option. Oh, but you're saying you don't want it to be Sol. But it could be Sol. I don't know, my friend. But I love that you're part of the Sol Patrol. I love that love that you have for him. That's so good. But Vern, interesting thought. But I mean, who was it before? Was either CG or DB saying it looked a bit more womanly? Zipper Face, Smilo Ren looks a bit more feminine, shapely. So perhaps. Very interesting thought. Thank you so much, Joseph, for the £5. Absolutely. That's a good point. I didn't remember that. Absolutely. Oh, you think it's Yord? Interesting. Sol Patrol, absolutely. Hey, Jesse, how you doing, champ? I wish you were coming to Tokyo as well, Jesse. That freaking Anaheim celebration, my friend. I miss you. How you doing? What's your theory for us? Bit of a stretch, maybe, though. Yord is going to unalive Master Sol, become the student of the guy in the mask. Wow. The theories we're coming out with today, my friends. Jesse, this is dark. You think Yord's going to turn, kill Master Sol, and become the new apprentice of Darth Zipperface we've got? Insane. Jeez. Rough. What do we think of this one, friends? Oh, Torben? We haven't even mentioned Torben today. What happened to his face? What's happened? First thing out of Torben's was, I believe, I've been waiting for you. I'd like to see in Torben's perspective. Yeah, he seems sus. Well, doesn't seem sus. Torben's just like, his story or journey of whatever happened to Torben is like weird, and we need to know about it because it's bizarre. The Baresh vow, silent for 10 years, his face is cut up. So much has happened. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? If Sol is dark side, so are we. Oh, I love that. I love that. I didn't catch it, but he's good. Talk about philosophy. Talk about a guy that thinks very deeply and knows a lot about religion and spirituality. F105's your guy. Din's your guy. He's very, very good. But I'll definitely need to catch up on that. Wait, a little Jackie is the mask villain? What about a little Jackie? Could be it. Could be it. Star Raptor. Come on, Jesse. He's not going to like the truth of what happened years ago. And he loses faith in the order. May and Osha end up putting the differences aside. Interesting. That's a really interesting theory. So you think Yort's going to switch, but May and Osha join forces, like in a good way? I don't know. Carl, that stormtrooper in Bad Batch that got blasted off in the ship, could be Carl. That's Darth Zipperface. 100%. 100%. When do you want it to be? This weekend? We can do it this weekend, actually. Friday night? How's that sound for everyone? Masters in chat? Friday night? We could definitely do it then, actually. I'll put a thing in the Masters chat. Absolutely. Aren't yellow lightsabers used more in the neutrals? So they are most to flip, like the Grand Inquisitor. Yeah, it's true. The Grand Inquisitor doesn't have a yellow saber, does he? The Temple Guards have yellow sabers. Not Carl. Yeah, actually, it can't be Carl because Kirsty can't say Carl. I love it. I love it. All right, gang, we got less than 5 minutes to go. Less than 5 minutes to go. These theories today have been wild. Again, we are going to be heading out. We're not doing a watch party tonight, unfortunately, but we will be here the same time as this show. Tomorrow. Same time, 5 p.m. Oh, it's on the screen. Oh, I don't even need to remember it. It's on the screen. 5 p.m. I got to catch it. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's like 1 a.m. London time. I don't know. And that's 10 a.m. here in Australia because it's turning into more and more of a global show here. But I appreciate everyone jumping in the show today. Thank you so much to CG, Joseph, and those others that soupied tonight. I really appreciate it. Keeps things going here at the channel. Again, thank you so much for the theories. Whatever you think about this show, I'm so glad you can come here, and I hope you can feel like you can come here. And if you express it respectfully, we appreciate you being here. So I really, really thank you so much. Yeah, that was kind of insane. And I was just like, okay, I'm like really embarrassed. The first thing we bring up is Wookiee anatomy. Why the hell did we do that? My word. All right, gang, enjoy the episode. Can't wait to hear you on the other side in tomorrow's discussion stream to hear what we all think about it. Be kind to one another, bless one another, be very respectful and lawful to one another. If we can do anything in this world, it is to make it a better place. So thank you so much for being in here tonight. I'll catch you very soon. Enjoy the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you always choose the right side.